Hey guys, today I want to show you my new generator room. This is a separate building I have built to house my new generator that I showed in that last video of opening up that generator. So I wanted to make this house to keep it in all year round, to keep it protected from the weather, but also for noise reduction. So it's not done yet in the sense it's still got electrical and basically fixtures to go in it. Like louvers and vents and exhaust, emergency light, fire alarm, whatever else we add in this thing. But the actual building's done. Now, I should have taken video of actually building it, but I didn't. So I'll put a couple pictures in of the base. Here's the base when I just started it, cut up a big piece of pressure treated lumber. Here is it once I got plywood on. The plywood was pretty wet at the time. As you see, I got some plastic down underneath that plywood. I think I'll show it again in a little bit. Here's with the walls up. These aren't in order. Here's another one of the bottom with the, you can see that plastic underneath of it. So that's all the pictures I had, but let's I'll take you around it first and show you it. It's 4 feet wide by 4 feet tall at the front, 3.5 feet deep, and 3.5 feet tall at the back. It's made of all 3/8 plywood and then framed with 2x4s. The bottom of it's pressure treated. There are a lot of the studs in there pressure treated too, just because I could get them cheaper. It's got this corrugated plastic roof, same thing I put on the gazebo. I mean, it's not super strong. I can push it in, but it's fairly resilient. It'll dent out. So there's one stud running in the middle of it, so it's supported every 2 feet, basically. If I squeeze my fat ass through here, here's the back of it. This is how it comes up to on me. So it's not super big. It just comes up to about chest level sort of thing. A little bit higher on the front. So this is this building. Not sure, is there anything else to show you on the outside before I go in? Not really. So this video is just going to be kind of setting up this building and getting in place outside, and I'll have more videos of doing actual fixtures in it. By fixtures, I don't mean light fixture, I just mean any fixtures, whatever it needs. This door still needs to get worked on because there's nothing to stop it from going in too far. Other than at the bottom, it's still got to get a deadbolt put on it, and my foam is falling off. I just fixed the door. I put a few more screws in it just to hold it until the building adhesive sets. So this is the door. It's a big door, basically the whole front, which is what I wanted to be able to get the generator out. So here's what it looks like inside. So it's fully insulated for sound. Probably would help with heat too. Not that I necessarily want that, because I want it to stay cooler in here. So I'm going to cut the air intake in right there and the air exhaust right there. The actual exhaust will blow out of there, and whatever exhaust doesn't make in the exhaust pipe can get sucked out by that. So this is glued onto the ceiling. I'm not sure how well that's set. This one's kind of screwed into to keep it setting. So all 4 walls have this foam board on them, where it's foam with like this almost like aluminum foil on it. I think the aluminum foil helps keep it together better, and it also probably helps with heat to not melt it. So each side is done. The studs aren't covered on this one. This one, there's stud there, and stud there. That it was just easier to go over all of them rather than cut it out. There was no point really, because then there's this weird bit at the top. These ones I didn't, because I'll have to cut in the fan, so I don't want this sticking out all far, and it's easier to run wires and do that sort of stuff when it's like flush to the outside. So this one probably actually sound insulates better because there's like an air gap in between. Same with this top one. There's an air gap to the roof, so it's like just the air. It's like almost like a double pane window type idea. 3/4 inch plywood. Nothing's insulated down here. So yeah, that's my building I've built here. So I'd like to get it out of here because it's really taking up a surprising amount of room in here. this thing into reverse is broken, so I have to do it like this. Look at that chocolate bar. That's on there solid enough, I guess. Alright, I got this thing up here. It's kind of on there a little scary, but I don't even know where I'm taking it. Damn thing just fell off my trailer. Wagon, whatever this thing is. But the door like caught it. Thing is self-catching itself. Tires on this thing are only like maybe 1.5 feet apart, and this thing's like double as wide as the tires are apart, which is kind of typical. I don't know, is this a good spot for this thing? I have no clue. I think I'll pull it off the same way I got it on. Put some new boards under it. Freaking door keeps screwing me up. This is a bit of a issue here. Didn't really go how I wanted it to at all. Alright, that's a good spot. We're just leaving it there. Good night. Okay, I think I got this thing. I think I got it in position now the way I want it to be. I got it leveled. I don't know if it looks level on camera. I don't even know if it looks level in real life, but I think it's level. Got the bricks under it, keeping it off the ground. Hopefully that won't rot out. Gives the rats a nice place to hide. So, yeah. Okay, it's a couple hours later and I'm giving you a little update on this building. I don't even know what this video is because it's like, I'm not showing the building, but here I am showing the update, but I just showed you pulling it out. I don't know what this video is even. I kind of just started recording, I don't know. You know when you've been doing something for like the longest time, like working on something working on something forever, and you kind of just lose your brain capabilities to think of anything else. You just start doing what you're doing. I don't know what I'm trying to explain here. But anyways, I put a lock on here. This is a Schlage deadbolt. Of course it's Schlage. Don't go with anything else. Schlage's where it's at. But I've got my, it's taking my Everest key that is for the rest of my buildings. The house is just Schlage SC1 platform, but my buildings are Schlage Everest. So if I insert Schlage Everest key here, this is only a Schlage residential deadbolt, the B60 I think it is, not like a 5 or 6, whatever they are. They're nice, but I don't care. It's got they're still good deadbolts, and it's got the Schlage Everest cylinder in it, so no one's picking that. This is actually important to have a good lock on this, because this has the generator in it, which aren't cheap, and people do like to steal them. Especially with that guy that's been going around my neighborhood. I'm just kidding, but there has been a guy going around with a pickaxe in my area, pickaxing people's cars. And the cops found him, but he ran into this big forest that, I don't know how to explain, not really forest, but gravel pit, and they didn't catch him. I don't know, it's just kind of funny that the guy's going around with a freaking pickaxe. Yeah, anyways, there's that lock. I guess I should show you what actually locking. Oh yeah, I put these blue plates on so the door can only go so far. There's my strike. Now you do kind of have to push the door in. But there you have it. And it does have some resistance, but you can still do it. But you're really better to push in, and then it's good and easy. Okay guys, well that's it for this video. I don't really like how this video turned out. I don't really know what this was about. I kind of just took this thing outside and showed you this thing for the first time, but I will have more videos on doing electrical work in it and finishing this thing and setting it up or doing whatever I got to do. And then of course it'll be the whole thing with actually doing the generator setup and interlocks and inlet boxes, all that sort of stuff. Anyways, if you enjoyed this kind of weird video, give it a thumbs up. Any comments, questions, can leave those down below. Thanks for watching.